Hey everyone, CTN Technology News here, today doing a rumor video on Apple's iTV, also known as their HD TV, which would be an actual TV set, not just the Apple TV set-top box that Apple currently sells. Now Apple is thinking bigger and better than just the Apple TV, and Apple CEO Tim Cook hinted as much at the release of something bigger and better than the current Apple TV in an early 2012 earnings call. Perhaps it's best to start off this rumor video with exactly what he said. He said, with Apple TV, however, despite the barriers in the TV set-top box market for those of us who use it, we've always thought there was something there, and that if we kept following our intuition and kept pulling the string, then we might find something that was larger. For those people that have it right now, the customer satisfaction is off the charts, but we need something that could go beyond more main market for it to be a serious category. It's possible Tim Cook meant a set-top box, and rumors have continued to leak that Apple's in talks with US cable providers and more content providers over a new edition of its existing Apple TV box. However, stronger hints came in a December 2012 interview. Now, when Tim Cook said, "When I go into my living room and turn on the TV, I felt like I've gone backwards in time by about 20 to 30 years. It's an area of intense interest. I can't say more than that." Now, as far as an Apple TV iTV release date, most rumors predict that it will not be released in 2013. Apple hasn't really started to manufacture the parts for the iTV yet, according to rumors, so I wouldn't expect to see the Apple TV in 2013. Now, we probably will see an updated set-top box in 2013, but let me stress again, these are two different things. Now, as far as the design of the Apple iTV, a new report claims that one of Apple's contacts saw a working prototype of the Apple TV. The report claimed that Siri and EyeSight will feature, while the design is similar to that of an Apple Cinema display. In August of 2013, patently Apple found a patent that included a fused glass process for housing, a bit similar to that found in the iPhone 4S, being used on various Apple devices, including iPhones and iPods in the future. Now, about the specifications for the TV, Engadget predicts an A5 processor and 1080p video, neither of which would be a huge surprise, granted. Now, sources at a major Japanese company who are involved in manufacturing the TV reckon the sets will have the same processor as the forthcoming iPad 5, or maybe even the iPad 3, which would indicate somewhere between an A6 and an A8 processor. Now, Smart House isn't usually the go-to site for Apple rumors, but its report echoes similar claims by respected Apple analyst Gene Munster, who told the recent Future of Media conference that Apple will make its TV in a range of sizes. The smallest one will be 42 inches in size, followed by a 52 inches one and a 60 inches iTV. Coincidence or not, these exact sizes are available in Sharp TVs too. Now, this information was repeated in several similar stories. Now, I would not expect to see 4K resolution in the new Apple iTV, and if it is in the new iTV, Apple's TV is probably going to be so highly priced that almost no one is going to want one. Apple isn't known for pricing their devices cheaply, and when you put something like 4K into a TV made by Apple, we're going to get a pretty expensive price. Now, as far as the operating system on the iTV, it's very, very likely that it's going to be running iOS, albeit in a slightly disguised form. Compatibility with other iOS devices is a given. Current Apple TVs already accept video streamed via AirPlay and access shared iTunes libraries. I'll be amazed if the iTV doesn't get apps of its own. Now, expect Apple iTV and Apple TV to work more like iOS does on the iPad. The newest iOS 6 beta for the Apple TV enables app icons to be moved around the home screen, just like on the iPhone and iPad. Now, about the remote control of the iTV, it will likely come with an ordinary remote control, but will also be controllable with iPhones, iPod Touches, and iPads, and the real remote control will probably be Siri. We're almost certain to get AirPlay monitoring on the, AirPlay mirroring on the new Apple iTV, and this is pretty much a given on any Apple TV device that they would probably release. Now, on the display, I already said that it probably would not be 4K and would more likely be 1080p. Now, Apple's contractor Foxconn has made a large investment in Sharp, and this could indicate something. Now, in February 2013, it became clear that Apple had hired a former senior researcher at LG, and he had been working on a printed AMOLED TV display. According to his LinkedIn profile, he saw his role at LG as OLED technology development for TV applications application, and he said that he was developing the soluble technology for OLED TV application at LG Display. Now, as far as the price goes for the iTV, it's really a wild card. We honestly have no idea. It really depends on what Apple puts into it, but we can likely expect it to be pretty expensive because this is Apple. Now, as far as gaming and apps, most of the rumors so far have been focused about the hardware involved in the iTV, but gaming may be a major focus of the device. Apple CEO Tim Cook was spotted in mid-April at the HQ of Valve Software, the company behind gaming platform Steam. Some rumors are drawing more from this meeting, saying Apple could be producing a Kinect-style gesture-based console, but this is probably going to be a part of the iTV itself rather than a separate device. Now, as far as whether the iTV will do well, I do expect the iTV to sell in certain markets, especially if Apple is able to bring the price down enough, but I wouldn't say it's going to be maybe a mainstream product. I think it's probably going to be more just for select people who are looking for a really great TV. Now, let me know what you think of the iTV in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or thought that it was helpful, and I will see you next time. So thanks for watching.